If you guys need to go 12-0, complete Spotlight challenges, complete Spotlight sim challenges, domination, and even evolve cards, make sure to contact Rose NBA on Twitter. The link's in the description. So welcome back to another My League Rebuild here on NBA 2K20. In today's video, we are bringing back a series that has been highly requested. This is going to be the trading every player rebuild. Basically, it's pretty self-explanatory in the title, but if you cannot understand, what it is, I take a team. We're using the LA Lakers today. I got a couple comments saying that you wanted me to use them first, so we decided to use them today. I have to trade every player on this roster, and I do not get to choose the trade for that player. So I close my eyes, put them in the trade finder, and pretty much let everybody go. I'll probably end up moving everybody on this roster. Yo, I did not know Kostas was listed as a center. Sorry for this, but does he... All right, so he's a 71 at power forward, so I'll leave him there. Maybe we'll get a little bit more trade value. But yeah, pretty much everybody on this roster will be traded. Obviously, LeBron and Anthony Davis probably sting the most. I will not start out with them, though. I typically tend to do those guys like third or fourth. Maybe some more trades will come up. Also, I do apologize. I missed 2 days of uploading. I'm in like the final home stretch of finishing this school year at homeschool, whatever the hell you want to call it, of college. So, yeah, I was a little bit busy with some work. But I apologize. We should be back to normal right now. So, without further ado, let's get into this. We're going to do Dwight Howard and Rajon Rondo in the same trade right here. So, we got 23 offers. I just like to look at some of the... Ooh, like, I would love Montrezl Harrell. Mitchell Robinson would be sweet. Jared Allen would be nice. So... yeah, again, I have no say in this whatsoever. You can check my eyes the whole time they're closed, and we'll stop this one in 3, 2, and 1. Tyler Hero and Kendrick Nunn. Not that bad for 2 veteran players. I mean, I will take that. That is a case of a trade that, kind of blessed us a little bit. There are definitely some that, turn out that they absolutely suck. That's going to be the first good one. JaVale McGee, and we'll also do Danny Green here. But yeah, 2 young pieces with Kendrick Nunn and Tyler Hero. So, I'm not, these typically tend to take a while, so I'm just going to go ahead and stop in 3, 2, 1. We're actually going to go one to the left at this point. Willie Cauley-Stein and Tim Hardaway Jr. We could have had Spencer Dinwiddie. Oh, that's a sweet kick in the balls right there. That sucks. But yeah, also I apologize. I do have to go back and just start the whole, 2019 season over because can't you start today? We're past the deadline, and it doesn't really make sense to anyways if our team turns significantly worse. Obviously, we want a better pick. I mean, not with the Lakers, but if our teams turn significantly better and, we are like 12 wins, we're probably still not going to make the playoffs and not have a good pick. Kind of how it works. So we will do LeBron James now. We have 3 trade offers. So it's either for Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris, Chris Paul and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, or Bradley Beal and John Wall. Now, that would be a big one. That would definitely be a big one. I'm going to roll the dice here. We're going to stop in 3, 2, and 1. I don't know what it is yet. That's the trade. It's for Bradley Beal and John Wall, the newest members of the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James is officially a Washington Wizard. Wow, that's weird. Hopefully we get some for Anthony Davis now. Damn it, we get none. So sometimes when you trade a couple more guys here, you do end up getting some trade offers. I'm going to actually move Kuzma's lesbian ass to small forward. Just because I think he goes up 2 overall. So we're going to move him there. It's going to be Kyle Kuzma, and we'll do Dion Waiters now. See what our couple offers are for here. I mean, I'm not going to trade like the 70 overalls that are just never going to develop. I'm just not going to. In 3, 2, 1, we're actually going to go one to the right this time. We pick up Michael Carter-Williams and Wesley Wundu. We could have had Rashawn Holmes and Alex Len. That's a clear case of a trade that's going to suck there. We end up getting nothing for Anthony Davis right now. Again, I'll get through all the trades hopefully. But what I'd end up doing for this is I go to Player Finder. I tell Siri to pick a number 1 through 5. 1 being point guard, 5 being center. You can figure out the rest. And then say I ended up with shooting guard. I'll say, realistic guys I can trade him for. So, we could probably start at Paul George for Anthony Davis. And I will say, 1 through, 10. And then, that's how we do that from there. And on Siri, obviously. I don't do it myself. So, we will try to get in these final couple trades here. KCP and Markieff Morris, and then we'll do Caruso. I know that one kind of stings probably for a lot of you hype beasts out there. We will stop this one in 3, 2, and 1. Brook Lopez and Kyle Korver, welcome to the LA Lakers. I don't know why I feel like Kyle Korver played on the Lakers. I'm sure it's just because he played with LeBron in Cleveland. But who are my final guys? Caruso and Avery Bradley. I can do these guys. Again, I'll probably do one more after this. These aren't really the important ones. 3, 2, and 1. Joe Harris, Desan Musa, Desan. I don't know his name. I can't pronounce it correctly. Final ones here. We'll just do Quinn Cook, and Jared Dudley is not going to be good. I'll trade Kostas just in case. You never know. So, final one. We'll do this in 3, 2, and 1. We end up with Luke Cornett and Max Strauss. I don't even know what the hell it is. Another key rule for these rebuilds is I cannot re-sign or trade for anybody that I've already, originally had on the team. So I can't go out and trade for Kyle Kuzma or magically sign Anthony Davis in free agency this offseason. That's just a big rule. So we're not going to find a trade there. I'll do this with you guys live right now. So I'll tell Siri to pick a number, 1 through. Actually, I'll do 1 through 10 for both of these because 1 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, actually, it'll be 1 through 9. All right, let's see what Siri says. Siri, pick a number 1 through 9.
It's 6.
All right, it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're looking at small forward to power forwards. Guys that I'm definitely not going to be able to trade for, I would say probably, we'll start at Siakam. And then, like, Jimmy or Jason Tatum can't happen just because the money will never work. I'll say Siakam. So Siakam's 1, 2, 3. Money won't work. Still won't work. All right, I'll just go 1 through 10 and see what they end up giving me. Again, it's going to be a downgrade no matter what. Siri, give me a number 1 through 15.
That would be 15.
You got to be fucking kidding me. I started at Siakam, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, Jaren Jackson Jr. Money's not going to work. It's not. I don't think there's any way to really make this work. Gorgie Jang. And then can I give you my least paid player? Like, can I give you Taylor Horton-Tucker? Are you kidding me? That's fucking nuts. That's absolutely crazy. That's banana land right there. All right, we'll do it again. Siri, pick a number 1. Shut up. Siri, pick a number 1 through 15.
That would be 9.
Okay, she said 9. I cut it out a little too early, but it was 9. We will start at Siakam 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tobias Harris is going to become an LA Laker, and Anthony Davis is going to Philly. Welcome to my world in these rebuilds. So I also never make changes to the rotation for the first year, so it's automatically going to stay the same. I mean, I can switch guys, obviously, but like Jared Dudley doesn't have to start. Just kind of, you know how these things end up sometimes working out. Like I can't trade anybody else. So actually, Jared Dudley's not even supposed to be on this team. I'm going to move him just because he's not supposed to be on the roster. So it would be definitely, kind of bad to do that. So 3, 2, and 1, it's Jared Dudley. Tyson Chandler, welcome to the team, will not be playing. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and move one of these guys, 7 foot. Brook Lopez is a way better shooter, though. I'm moving power forward. I like Brook Lopez at center a lot more, but I think he's a little bit better of a shooter than Willie Cauley-Stein, kind of goes without saying. So, Michael Carter-Williams, you're going to play 14. Joe Harris is going to play, we'll go 16 here to Harris, and then Tyler Hero can get about 10 a night. Yeah, Luke Cornett, how many years left to see of his contract? I would not mind sending him to the G League. He has 1 year left after this. I'll probably send him. Taylor Horton-Tucker's on this team. I'm going to send Musa as well. So Musa and Luke Cornett will be in the G League. We have 15 minutes to send out. So 35, 37. Tobias Harris is going to play about 35. Lopez is going to get about 33. Willie Cauley-Stein, 33. Honestly, 36 and 36 is fine with me. So, that is going to be the rotation here for the first year for your new look Lakers here. These rebuilds, are sometimes fun. You get a lot better of teams. Sometimes you get a lot worse, like this situation right here. So, going to go ahead and send these 2 guys to the G League real quick. Going to go ahead and send Dazan Musa. I cannot pronounce his name. It's not going to happen. And then Luke Cornett. So, that's going to be the rotation here for the first year. I'm excited to see how we can do. Maybe better, maybe worse, probably a lot worse. I'll see you guys at the end of the first year. Ending the first year 47 and 35 is not exactly, what it probably would have been with LeBron and Anthony Davis, but we got some things to look forward to. We got Bradley Beal. We got Tobias Harris. If John Wall can get his shit together, then we got him too. So I'm excited to see what this team can do. It's definitely a lot different than how it would have looked if this was a normal rebuild, but, that's kind of the challenge. Luka Doncic, MVP, triple-double. Not too bad. Ja Morant, Rookie of the Year. Yusuf Nurkic, 6-man. Kawhi, Defensive Player of the Year. Luka, also Most Improved. And Brett Brown is your Coach of the Year. Philadelphia with Anthony Davis. 163 games. Surprise, surprise. League standings on the year, we ended up actually being a 4 seed. I did not think 47 wins in the Western Conference would get me a 4 seed, but it would have been like, what is that, 6 seed? Not a math guy. Player stats on the year, led in scoring by Bradley Beal, by Harris, John Wall. Just $38 million is a lot of money for 18 points. I mean, 7 assists isn't that bad, but I don't know. Willie Cauley-Stein actually solid. 14 points, 11 rebounds. Not too bad for him. Kendrick Nunn off the bench. I kind of want to get Kendrick Nunn to the starting lineup at some point. Whether that means moving John Wall, I don't really know. We'll see what ends up happening there. Brook Lopez, not too bad. Again, I love Brook Lopez. He's one of the better shooters in the NBA, and that's actually kind of crazy to say, but I think I'll probably still end up moving him just because I think he probably have some pretty good trade value. Michael Carter-Williams, 6 points. Mr. Rookie of the Year, Joe Harris as well. Tyler Hero. All right. Team stats in the year, points per game, we are probably not very high. We were 13th, so not too bad. I didn't show you guys defense. Defensive game. Actually, it's not too bad. We're number 6 in defense. differential for us was actually number 8 on the year. So not too bad. We still are a 4 seed. We take a look at the Portland Trail Blazers. Damian Lillard, Cheatham McCollum, Rodney Hood, DeMar Carroll. Haven't changed too much there. So it's going to be an interesting first round. They're probably a little bit better than us. Dame and CJ are, you know, a pretty good backcourt, if I say the least. We're down 3-1 right now, and we end up losing in 5. So that sucks. It is what it is, though. So we're just going to go ahead and simulate the rest of the playoffs here. Also, while we're at it, I just want to thank you guys so much for all the support on episode 1 of Behind the Basket. If you guys have not listened to it yet, make sure to go check the link in the description. There will be a link to Spotify and a couple other streaming services for you guys to listen on that. Eventually, I will stop uploading it on YouTube and, you know, strictly put it on those other streaming services. But for now, when we're getting things going, trying to get viewers, I'm going to have it, you know, continuously on YouTube probably for the first 10 or something episodes. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed that, feel free to, you know, comment some podcast topic ideas along with any questions. I always answer 2 personal questions, 2 NBA questions. So Dallas Mavericks go on to win the NBA Finals. Luka Doncic also wins Finals MVP along with the regular season MVP as they beat the Celtics in 6. So let's head into this first offseason here. Also, if you didn't know, this is just going to be a 3-year normal rebuild. Nothing, you know, is really changing about that. So staff signing right now. Assistant DM Owen Masters. We're the Lakers. We got a ton of money. Frank Vogel and Jason Kidd I'm fine with. Daryl Crawford's. Oh, did I just fire a trainer? Oh, no, that's the Knicks. I went over a team. Gregory, whoa, stroke. Gregory Peterson is more than solid. I forget the Lakers always have an A trainer. It's like a habit to fire the trainer normally. All right, up to the NBA draft. We have the 21st overall pick. You see, I wouldn't mind maybe trading like John Wall to try to move up. Like $41 million is not like, you know, just cheap. It's not just a quick, just $41 million. No, it's like it's a lot of money right there. Ooh, Bam Adebayo is seriously intriguing me. And Kizzy Okpala. Rudy Gobert is also a nice option. Ooh, Lonzo. Do I want to bring Lonzo back to LA? I know I said I wanted Kendrick Nunn, you know, in the starting lineup, but Devin Booker, I have Bradley Beal, though. I think a backcourt of Lonzo and Bradley Beal would be pretty dangerous. Can I just do this? They want a second pick, and they'll give me Nicolo Melli or Nico Melli, whatever the hell you want to call him. Sure, that works for me. Lonzo Ball, welcome back to the LA Lakers. So Big Baller Brand is officially back in LA. I'm excited to see what he can do. I think it's a little generous giving him the you know, the A- three-pointer right here. I think the A- perimeter D is more accurate, but three-pointer is a little, you know, a little dicey right there. So I still wouldn't mind, you know, maybe trading up for a pick in this year's draft. I think Brook Lopez is a guy that definitely could get traded. And then I also think I can get some good value for Kendrick Nunn, who will be only coming off the bench, so I'm fine moving him. I like Kendrick Nunn a lot. I think he's going to be really good, but I just don't see a fit for him on this team. If I can get number 3, okay, simple enough. Chicago's going to go ahead and give us the 3rd overall pick. We take a look at some guys that could potentially draft. Whoever it is probably not going to start unless somehow James Wiseman falls. I mean, maybe Obi Toppin at that power forward spot, which actually might be the guy I go with, you know, depending what we end up doing there. So unless I can find a crazy trade for like Tobias Harris and pick 3, I'm probably not doing anything. And when I say crazy, like has to be some really solid, you know, solid quality here. Devin Booker's cool and all, but I don't really see much there. So we are going to make a pick here at number 3. Overall, I'm going to sim right up to it. Hopefully Wiseman falls. He probably won't. Obi Toppin's probably going to be the guy. Oh my God, James Wiseman actually fell. All right, I drafted him a lot. After this video, you know, I'll take a couple videos off from drafting him, but we are going to, you know, take James Wiseman. He's the best prospect overall wise on the board just in this draft class in 2K. I don't know if he's the best prospect overall, but yeah, LaMelo and Isaac Okoro went 1-2. Who else on the board here that we can possibly... Ooh, Jaden McDaniels is actually really good. We're going to take him, 6'10" out of Washington. Don't know what his overall is going to be. He's going to end up being a 72 overall. Not too bad. Probably spend some time in the G League. James Wiseman probably going to be our starting center for the remainder of this video. Willie Cauley-Stein declines. He had a really solid year. He's probably going to get paid in free agency. I don't really see myself, you know, matching anything there or, you know, trying to give him some sort of offer. So we take a look at this roster right now. Oops, got to get through qualifying offers. William Howard, no. Devontae Cook, no. Wesley Wundu, no. So we got through qualifying offers there. We can take a look at what the actual roster, you know, looks like here. So we got Lonzo. Tyler Hero's off the bench. Taylor Horton-Tucker, I should have traded at the beginning of this video. He didn't even play. I'll close my eyes and select a trade. 3, 2, 1, and we're going to end up... Okay, I'm not going to take a first-round pick. Like, what's the worst trade here? Give me... Okay, keep the first. Give me Rodney Magruder. That's fine. I'm just going to trade Rodney Magruder now for a second-round pick because I do not want to pay him $5 million to be on this team. I'm not going to, you know, cheap it out. And all right, just for the love of God, give me a second-round pick. All right. Perfect. So now Tyler Hero is going to be coming off the bench for us. You know, actually, I don't really think I need a backup shooting guard. So Tyler Hero, low-key, could get me in a good spot to get, you know, a starting power forward. Might also have to throw Musa in that deal as well. So that's $3 million. That's $5 million because I don't think I really have any money in free agency. Yeah, I really don't. Power forwards we can afford, like Jeremy Grant. Ugh. Bogdanovich isn't that bad. I could potentially throw him in a trade. He is a restricted free agent, though, so I would much rather first look at, like, some guys that are, decently cheap that I could potentially trade for rather easily. I don't really know who's going to be very cheap here. You see, Jaren Jackson Jr., but, they wouldn't give me him for Anthony Davis, so I don't know why the hell they would do it for Tyler Hero, and Dazan Musa, but maybe their minds has changed. All right, he's not untouchable now, so just think about that. You could have had Anthony Davis, but instead you wanted to be, a bunch of a-holes, and you didn't want to do it. All right, I'll give you 2 seconds as well. I don't think they're going to take this. Is there any other players here I have that I wouldn't mind giving you? I would give you Luke Cornett. All right. So they lose out on Anthony Davis. We do acquire Jaren Jackson Jr., though, which I'm pretty happy about. Nicole Melli will still come off the bench for us because, I need a bench still. So I do need a backup center, backup small forward because, McDaniels will be in the G League, and then a backup point guard. So point guard, small forward, and then center. Let's see what we can do here. Point guard, Reggie Jackson, I just know regresses, and I don't love that. Like, actually, then again, everybody here is pretty old, so Reggie Jackson actually might be the answer. Can I sign Bogdanovich and then move him to backup small forward? So he's not going to accept. Oh, he actually did accept her offer. I'm going to announce the rights on Willie Cauley-Stein. I'm assuming he'll probably get matched because I feel like he does tend to get matched a lot. He didn't get matched. So Bogdanovich is going to come in and be our new backup small forward. He's going to probably be our sixth man as well. I think I like that signing a little bit more than the Reggie Jackson signing. So Bogdanovich goes to small forward. He goes up to a 82 overall. So I need a center and I need a point guard at this point. Preferably somebody decently young. I know these guys are all going to regress and it sucks, but Quinn Cook was on this team. I cannot sign Quinn Cook. God damn, that would have been perfect. Give me Brad Wanamaker. I guess he's only 30. It's not the end of the world. He'll probably still regress knowing my luck, but it's not bad. He's actually a decent player for the Celtics. And then at that center spot, give me Kyle O'Quinn, I guess. Going to have a lot of veterans on this bench, but it's actually a pretty young roster as well. So that is 9 guys. McDaniels will be in the G League. We are all set. I'll see you guys at the start of year number 2 with the rotation. So Kyle O'Quinn regressed to a 73 overall, and his overall is not going up anytime soon. So we're going to make this trade here with the Cavs, sending them Langston Galloway and Raul Neto for Ante Zizic. We also pick up George King. I don't know. He's not going to be in the lineup anytime soon. So, yeah, we're going to get a new backup center off the bench. It's going to be Ante Zizic here. I'll show you guys the rotation I'm going to do. Melli's going to play 16. Bogdanovich going to get about 25. Wiseman going to play about 34 a night probably. Jaren Jackson Jr. 34 as well. 35 here to Harris, 36 for now, 35 actually, and then, yeah, we'll give a 37th here to Bradley Beal because, he's kind of our guy going forward. So that is how the new rotation is looking. A little bit different than last year, but honestly, I still love it. Lonzo Ball, Bradley Beal, Tobias Harris, Jaren Jackson Jr. Still cannot believe they wouldn't take Anthony Davis for him, but I gave up, like, Tyler Hero, and I don't even know who it was, but it wasn't anybody, Anthony Davis level at all. And then James Wiseman, our number 3 overall pick. The bench is okay. Bogdanovich, Nicole Melli, Brad Wanamaker, and then Ante Zizic. So I am excited to see what this team can do. As you can see it right here, Jaden McDaniels is down in the G League. Hopefully he can develop up and be a nice piece for us next year. So I'm excited for that, and I will see you guys at the end of the second year with this improved team. For the second straight year, Luka Doncic is your MVP. A little bit better of a second year for us here. As you can see, 60 and 22 right there in your bottom right. Doncic on the year, 33 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. I mean, what can you say? James Wiseman does win Rookie of the Year for us. 18 points, 10.5 boards, 1 assist, 1 steals, 2 blocks a game. Love to see it from a number 3 overall pick. Dennis Schroeder is an absolute stud, 6th man. Giannis Defensive Player of the Year. Lonzo Ball does win Most Improved for us. Okay, almost 13 points, 7 boards, 13.5 assists, 2 steals. Definitely will take that from him. Almost shot 40% from 3. Yeah, that A- is definitely a little generous. And Rick Carlisle, hey, we won one more game than him. Crazy after... only winning, 47 or something games last year? You think you might get it to Frank Vogel, but it is what it is. Number 1 seed in the entire NBA. We turned this offseason around a little bit quicker than I thought we were going to do. Bradley Beal, oh my God. 30.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, 5 assists. The dude was probably an MVP candidate. James Wiseman was second as a rookie. Tobias Harris really got to get those numbers up. He should be putting up closer to like 21, 22 points a game. 17.5 for $35 million is it's interesting. Jaren Jackson Jr. not too bad. I like a few more boards, but it is what it is. Lonzo already showed you his stats, really solid. Bogdanovich off the bench, Nico Melli, Brad Wanamaker, and Ante Zizic. So we look at team stats right now in the entire NBA points per game. We were number 5. Defensively, we were actually first, and it gave us the best differential by 0.2 points over the former champion Dallas Mavericks. So. Portland here in the first round once again. Damian Lillard, TJ McCollum, Jalen Horde, a new addition. Nasir Little, they finally moved into the starting lineup. Yusuf Nurkic. They lost Hassan Whiteside in free agency, but they added Patrick Beverley and Jakob Poeltl and Frank Kaminsky and Alex Len. So a lot of big men right there, but let's see how we can do here. I'd obviously like to pick up the round 1 victory. That would be, pretty cool getting out of the first round. It would be actually really cool to win a championship, after trading LeBron and Anthony Davis. Not what typically expect. But again, it's a fun little thing we do here on this series. So we end up winning in 7 here in the first round. We move on to the Western Conference semifinals to take on the Memphis Grizzlies. Ja Morant, Tyler Hero. Oh, I forgot, Okay, maybe that trade actually wasn't that bad for the Grizzlies because now they get Brandon Clark into the starting lineup. I still think Jaren Jackson Jr. is a way better player, but still, it does kind of, clear up a little bit of a logjam, and they go out and sign Enes Kanter. So interesting move. They're a very deep team, though. I saw Bobby Portis as like their 8th or 9th man in that rotation, so he's a borderline starting player in this league. So that's pretty crazy. We do end up somehow sweeping them, though, and we go to 7 with Portland. Doesn't really make a ton of sense with me. But now we got the Utah Jazz here in the Western Conference Finals, who somehow knocked off Dallas in the first round, then beat Minnesota. It's Atlanta and Boston over there in the East. We'll take a look at this Jazz team. Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Isaac Okoro, Bojan Bogdanovic. You got a matchup with Bogdanovic right now. Pretty cool. Rudy Gobert. They didn't really change that much about their team. I really think we should definitely beat them with our squad right now. We're down 2-1-3. Seriously? There's no... Are you kidding me? We beat Portland and we beat Memphis, and that Utah Jazz team with literally just Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert beats us. Well, at least my Celtics win it. Jason Tatum goes on to win Finals MVP, and the dude's an absolute stud. All right, well, final offseason here before we go on to the third and final year and, see what this team can do. I don't think it's a, front office thing. I don't really think I need to, get anybody new here. I think bringing back Frank Vogel is not a bad option in the slightest. And then where the hell is... Totally forgetting his name right now. Jason Kidd. I always forget my assistant coaches' names. And then Eldon Stewart, and then Gregory Peterson is still an A. Jason Kidd doesn't want to come back. All right, just give me Trent Peterson, then that's fine with me. Let's head up to the NBA draft right now. If we have any picks, they're probably going to get traded just because, I don't really think any rookie's going to help this team at this point. We don't have any anyways. Jaden McDaniels is actually up to a 79 overall. He will be our backup small forward next year, which means Bogdanovic, is expendable now. I definitely like McDaniels going in. I know how he develops, and a lot of you commented quite a bit, actually. So Bogdanovic definitely could be expendable in some sort of trade, and if he is, it might be in a trade including Tobias Harris. If I'm going to do this deal, what sort of options am I going to have? Chris Middleton is he's an improvement. He's not that much of an improvement, though. I would trade both of those guys. Jimmy Butler is cool. I don't really, because there's a weird gap with guys that are all-star caliber players that are not that much better than Tobias Harris, and then superstars that I don't really have the assets to go out and acquire. So, if I'm going to, do something here, maybe Paul George. Okay, Paul George is a free agent. Would I do it for Klay Thompson? Probably. Tobias Harris, and I'll also throw you Bogdanovic. And then I'll give you a first-round pick. That's pretty much all I can do in 2 seconds. That's going to be the cap of that. They're not going to want to do it. I mean, there's nobody here on this team, right? You're not getting McDaniels, and then everybody else is the free agent. So, Klay Thompson's not going to happen. I guess the next best option. Actually, Jalen Brown does interest me quite a bit. I don't know if they're going to have the money for Bogdan. Oh, they somehow do. I actually really like Jalen Brown. As a Celtics fan, I love him. So, Jalen Brown, welcome to the LA Lakers. I hate stealing you away from my Celtics, but newest small forward for the LA Lakers. So, we're not drafting anybody. Let's head up to team player options. I believe we have Lonzo as a free agent. We definitely have a couple more. Jaren Jackson Jr. is in the final year of his team option, so that is obviously huge. Lonzo, George King, no. Wanamaker, no. I will give Ziza to qualifying. Nico Melli, yeah, he's not a bad backup power forward, so we're going to extend him the qualifying offer as well. So, into free agency, obviously Lonzo is the number one priority for us. Definitely want to get him back. He's not going to be getting traded. Ooh, LeBron's here. Of course, as soon as I, trade LeBron, he ends up being in free agency when I, cannot bring him back. Not allowed to. Melli I'll give an offer to, and then my final guy here that I do want to give an offer to is Ante Zizic. So they're most likely all going to get their qualifying offers because that's how this game works. It's pretty much glitched to the point that if you sign a guy on the first day, I had Darren Collison on this team. Would have been cool to know. Probably would have started, a couple games over Brad Wanamaker, but it's fine with me. And then they're all going to get their qualifying offers, which is going to save us a ton of money. I don't really plan on moving any of them anyways. So other than that, all three of those guys are coming back. I don't believe I really need much. I do need a new backup point guard, though. So that is something I do want to work on. George Hill is 30. I can afford Kendrick Nunn. How can I afford Kendrick Nunn? That's so weird. How much that breaks down to $19 million a year? Do I really have that? I guess I do. Kendrick Nunn, I'm sorry I traded you, but I didn't trade you originally, so I can bring you back. By I mean originally, I mean he wasn't on the roster to start this year. So yeah, I said I didn't want to be my backup point guard. I need a backup point guard desperately though, so Kendrick Nunn, more than serviceable. So we take a look at this roster for the third and final year. Lonzo Ball, Kendrick Nunn, Bradley Beal, Jalen Brown, Jaden McDaniels, Jaren Jackson Jr., Nico Melli, James Wiseman, and Ante Zizic. So I'm hoping this team can get us a championship. I will see you guys at the start of year number 3 with the rotation. Third and final season here, and this is how the rotation is going to look. Lonzo Ball, Bradley Beal, the new addition here of Jalen Brown, Jaren Jackson Jr., and then James Wiseman. Bench looks like this. Kendrick Nunn, Jaden McDaniels, Nico Melli, and Ante Zizic. I definitely think these two obviously, help the bench get a lot better here in the third and final season. So it's kind of this or bust. Let's go win a championship. I don't know why this keeps happening to me. Again, I promise you I didn't override that at all, but Lonzo won MVP. I didn't touch it. If you want to say I did, it doesn't really accomplish anything changing him to the MVP award, but I didn't do that. But 72-10 was our record, which is crazy. I don't know how, it's a really solid, numbers, but why are you giving him MVP, dude? I don't know. Cade Cunningham wins Rookie of the Year as he always does. Charlotte Hornets were lucky enough to get him in today's rebuild. A Bull, 6-man. I got to try to get him some point. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year, signed with the Knicks. Knicks fans are weeping right now seeing that. John Concar. I'm waiting for the comment because I'm going to say I don't know who that is, and I'm waiting for the comment. Oh, you don't know who John Concar is? Are you serious? No, I don't. I'm sorry. Frank Vogel does finally win Coach of the Year. 72 wins, finally gave it to him. I'm so shocked about Lonzo right now. It's absolutely nuts. Obviously, I'm not, pissed about it, but I'll take it. Player stats in the year: Bradley Beal, James Wiseman, Jaren Jackson. He was our 5th leading scorer. I get it. He put up 15 assists, which is just, crazy, but, I don't know. I feel like the MVP award's a lot about points. Kendrick Nunn, Jaden McDaniels. So, yeah, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 10-plus points, or 7 double-digit scores. Lonzo obviously led us in assists with 15. Led us in steals, rebounds per game went to James Wiseman. So, team stats on the year: points per game went to us. Defensively was us. We almost have a 12-point better differential than the next best team. We got Sacramento here in the first round. De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield, Denny Avdija, Harry Giles, Marvin Bagley. That's a really good 8 seed right there. It makes me pretty nervous, but let's see if we can get it done here. Los Angeles and Sacramento. Makes me a little nervous because, 2K doesn't, tend to like me in some of these rebuilds. We do end up sweeping them, though, in the first round, so that's obviously cool to see. We're taking on Memphis now here in round number 2. We beat them last year. I would like to do it again, and they signed Kawhi Leonard. Just a small offseason, addition for them of Kawhi Leonard. It's not even a big deal. John Morant and Kawhi Leonard just together would be absolutely disgusting. That would just be gross. Oh, brother. We are up 2-0 and 3-0. Okay. Now this game's liking me all of a sudden. Denver here in the Western Conference Finals. Jamal Murray, Gary Harris, Daniel House, Obi Toppin. I almost drafted him. Nikola Jokic. So I'd say we're probably better at them than every position, besides center. I think maybe Jamal Murray and Lonzo are, close, but who just won an MVP? We are tied at 2 games apiece here. We go up 3-2, and we're going on to the NBA Finals to take on Anthony. Oh, wait, no, Anthony Davis left Philly. Ben Simmons, Matthias Thybulle, Justin Winslow. All right. I was going to say, if they had Anthony Davis, that was going to suck, but makes it a little bit easier, just a little bit. We are up 2-1 on them, 3-1, and then I would obviously like to get some gameplay here. Let's close them out here in Game 5 in the Staples Center. Take a pretty quick lead. Looks like we're going to be getting it done. Yeah, I will see you guys in there. Let's go win a championship. Here at the Staples Center for Game 5 of the NBA Finals, trying to get the Lakers another championship here in LA. All right, Jaren Jackson Jr., can I just go pick and roll with you? Let's go down to oh my God, I knew it. I knew it was coming. It happens every time. He always, somebody always has to jump it. It's just Monte Morris on Bradley. Bradley Beal has 10 points in the night. That's not ideal, Bradley. We're trying to get you your first championship here. Good defense. Good defense. Lonzo with his 6th rebound on the night. Let's push it up to Jalen Brown a little bit. Jalen Brown, want to hit that 3? Hit that 3 for me, baby. Let's go. Giving him sex. That might have only been a 2. But Jalen Brown, 16 points in the night, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. I'm very happy I traded for him. In my opinion, he's probably, at this point, if we were in the real world, at this point, he's probably a little better than Tobias Harris. I don't know if he is right now, but at this point in the league, he probably would be. Oh, my God. Terrible, terrible defense for me. Lonzo, our MVP, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 14 assists. Looks like he's doing pretty well in his return to LA here. Actually, I'm just going to dump that in. Oh, my God. Okay. James Wiseman, show Joel Embiid who's boss. Oh, my God. He's bitching me. All right. I'm just going to get rid of the ball here. And let's kick it into Jaren Jackson Jr. and LaMarcus Aldridge. Dude, you got to get big. All right. That was a fail. I'm never posting up again. That's just not happening. Did not end up working out for me. All right, I need some good defense here. Is this Grayson Allen? Are you shitting me? Oh my God, Ben Simmons. I should have traded for Brandon Ingram too and like brought everybody back. That would have been cool. God damn, I love that. Push it up to Jalen Brown. Let's go right up and just try to get that one to go. Somehow does with a consistent finisher right there, giving him 18 on the night. Wow, really did not think that was going to happen here. All right, Monte Morris still out here. I don't know why Bradley. I guess they want to put. I thought I had the block there from Wiseman, or that would have been Jaren Jackson Jr. That would have been cool. Unfortunately, just missed it. All right, let's get Bradley Beal some love here. You know, haven't really done much with him. Oh my God, he's open. That was a terrible release. Get the board, Jaren. Oh my God, he goes up like he's 65 years old. It takes him like 8 years. All right, shoot the ball, Ben. Shoot the ball. I dare you. You can shoot the ball. You know, shoot the ball. Shoot the basketball. Like, literally do it. All right, now you're going to drive on me and be a little... Oh, good block, Jaren Jackson Jr. Push it up to Jalen Brown here. Oh, I did not mean to pull that up. Get the board. Okay, I tried to get the board there with Jaren Jackson Jr. Didn't end up working out a little bit. Oh, my God. Monte Morris. Going to hit that three. Getting them a little closer, but it's probably a little bit too little too late. But yeah, if you guys are excited to see this series, let me know what team you want me to use next. I'm trying to, like, I don't want to use good teams first, but they obviously have a lot better good players to, you know, trade. So, you know, I do like getting that out of the way. You guys seem to like to watch them more a little bit as well. But yeah, if you guys have a team you want me to do next, I'd be happy to do like the Clippers next, the Bucks next, literally whatever you want. Just let me know down below in the comment section. This is my 3rd year now doing this series, so I'm excited to bring it back. It always typically does well on my channel, so if you guys are looking forward to it, make sure to, you know, hit that like button down below. It helps me out a ton. Let's get this channel back on track after since being hacked. All right, Ersan Ilyasova is in the game now. You know, I think that's when I call it quits. We'll do one more offensive possession after Ashton Hagens here, you know, tries to get that one to go. He's not going to happen. Oh, my God, Boban. Oh, my God. All right, I got to quit. I'll see you guys with the Finals MVP. Definitely a couple people who could be the Finals MVP here. I'm going to guess Lonzo Ball. Yeah, they gave it to him. 16 points, almost 6 boards, 12 assists, 2 steals. His return to LA went pretty well. So, yeah, this was the first episode of the Trading Every Player rebuild. I think they ended up coming out nicely. Let me just make sure we don't have any, you know, well, obviously there's some former Lakers here with Lonzo, but anybody I traded at the start of the video. And I don't believe there is. Yeah, so that is going to be it. We successfully, you know, completed the first one of these, winning a championship, obviously. So as I mentioned previously, let me know what other team you want me to use next in these ones. I'll probably bring it back, you know, next video. Maybe doing a what if a guy was in the NBA today. And then what other series did I just start? Oh, I started Realistic Rebuild. So whatever team you want me to do a Realistic Rebuild with as well. Yeah, those can come back. You guys seem to enjoy that one. So any other video ideas in general, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. If you guys are new, please make sure to subscribe. Let me know, you know, what you want me to talk about on the podcast as well. Hopefully you guys are listening to that. That about covers it for me. Go follow me on Twitter. The link's in the description as always. And check out that brand new merch. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys all in the next one.